How you doing? How you doing? Hey y'all. What's up? We're here. Thank y'all for joining. Y'all popped in a little bit early on y'all. Oh my God, y'all, I'm so tired and I'm hot. Okay, I've been outside at this damn event with my son at his school. Oh my God, it was fun, but it was hot as hell. Okay, shit. I had to put my umbrella out and everything. I said, damn, y'all, I don't like no heat, child. I thought I was about to go pick cotton or something out there. I said, let me hurry up and get the hell out of here. But yeah, we're here. Y'all, thank y'all for being so understanding and allowing me to have that moment with my child today, okay? Me and my husband went up there to support my son on his little field day activity for his school, and it was fun. But let's get into our show, okay? I said, let me get my ass home so I can get to work on this show, honey. Yes, hey, everybody. I see y'all coming in, everybody. All 35 so far of you guys. Let's get on in. Hello to everyone. If I didn't say your name individually, do not be upset. All right, we're going to jump on in. Just know I still love you down. Let's go. All right, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Yes, honey, let's get into it. Woo. There's so much going on. I'm going to have to go live a few times today because there's a lot of stuff going on in these YouTube streets. But we're going to try to cover as much as we can so y'all can be in the know. All right, let's get into it, honey. All right. Minnesota, you guys. Minnesota braces for a possible civil unrest over Derek Chauvin pardon talk. Okay. Yes, honey. It's a lot going on. I told you guys Derek Chauvin was hoping that Trump would help pardon him. But Trump's like, I don't even know who the hell you are or what your situation is. And I was like, this was a high profile case, but go off. So anyway, Minnesota, again, like I said, braces for a possible civil unrest over Derek Chauvin pardon talk. Okay. Now, Minnesota officials are reportedly on high alert as chatter around possible presidential pardon for Derek Chauvin gains traction. It said the Chauvin, the former Minneapolis officer convicted of unaliving George Floyd in 2020, is serving both federal and state sentences totaling over 2 decades. Says the governor, Tim Walz, Minneapolis mayor, Jacob Frey, and Hennepin County Sheriff Dewana Witz have all been briefed on security plans in the event Donald Trump moves forward with a pardon. It says that the Minnesota National Guard is also on standby should public protest arrive. You know that's going to be a problem if they get him out, y'all. Oh my God, street justice. I see it coming, Lord. So it said that though Trump claimed back in March that he hadn't heard about pardoning Chauvin, said that the conversation has resurfaced thanks to vocal support from figures like Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I'm going to show y'all that here in a second, said that she falsely argued that Floyd passed away from a drug overdose, a claim contradicted by official autopsy results. So that was a whole lie. If I was his family, I would sue the fuck out of Marjorie Taylor Greene, okay, with they call her big back and all that other stuff that she would call. Chauvin's conviction, okay, includes second-degree unintentional unaliving, third-degree unaliving, and a second-degree manslaughter. It says that while a presidential pardon could wipe out his federal charges, his 22.5-year state sentence would keep him behind bars well into his 60s, okay? So if y'all want to read more on that, you can head on over to Baller Alert and shout out to them. Let's get into what Marjorie Taylor had to say. Marjorie Taylor Greene, okay? So she says that I strongly support Derek Chauvin being pardoned and released from prison. It says that George Floyd died of a drugiana overdose, and that's a whole goddamn lie. And I said the Minneapolis and state leaders prepare for possible Derek Chauvin pardon. So this is the update on that, because the other day there was no talks of pardon, and Trump said he didn't even know nothing about this damn person to even pardon him. So as you guys can see, some of the representatives as well as the Minneapolis Police Department and governors and everybody else trying to step up and say they want this man out, but he clearly unalived this man. So I don't know if child, they need to get out there and protest or something. There need to be some boots on the ground behind this bullshit, because he does not need to be free. And I feel like, street justice might intervene. You just never know. In situations like this, we're still mad. We're still mad at Kyrie, okay, with his situation, okay? We're still mad at Kyrie Taylor? We're still mad at his situation with the damn officers getting off on that. So with his ass getting out, that's just going to only provoke a riot or some shit like that. But we'll see what it's given. And as I get updates, so will you. All right, let's move forward. All right. So Georgia parents required to follow a heartbeat law despite their daughters being unconscious while pregnant. Now, this is something that kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit because, baby, I keep saying I don't like how they're setting rules, laws, and regulations for women in terms of what they do with their body. If a woman gets pregnant, it should be her decision on if she wants to keep that baby or not. I don't feel like there should be a rule, law, or anything signed saying that you can't get rid of a child if that's what you want to do by way of AB. Okay, if they see that there's some medical issues with this child, some people don't want to deal with that. So if the pregnancy is early enough, a woman may want to make the decision to do away with that pregnancy because they don't want that child to have to live for the rest of their life dealing with medical issues. So that should be that parent's decision. But now that they put all these rules and regulations in place saying that a woman can't get an AB, or if they do, then that's some type of charges. Like, I feel like that's stupid as fuck. Like, I really do. It's my body. It's my body. I'm carrying the child. Why the fuck do you care more than me? But let's continue. All right, let's play the news portion of it first, and then we're going to talk about it.
Tonight, a Metro Atlanta mother lies brain dead in a hospital room, being kept alive only because she's pregnant.
So her case is now raising a lot of new questions about Georgia's controversial heartbeat law. Adriana Smith's family says they've been forced to wait without a voice while doctors try to keep her body functioning long enough to deliver her baby.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live outside of Emory Midtown, where Adriana was just moved hours ago. Cody, what have you learned about what's going on here?
Well, Jennifer and Ron, Adriana has been on a ventilator for the past 90 days. Now, as you mentioned, she was moved here just hours ago, so doctors can deliver her baby when it is time.
Tonight, a Metro Atlanta mother lies brain dead at a
time. Her family visits her every day, including her young son, who believes his mom is just sleeping. A crushing emotional toll, as you can imagine. The family says it's been made worse because they have no say on what happens next. 30-year-old Adriana Smith was about 9 weeks pregnant when she started having bad headaches in February.
Enough to know that something was wrong.
April Newkirk says her daughter went to Northside Hospital for help.
They gave her some medication, but they didn't do any tests. They didn't do any CT scans. If they did, they would have caught it.
The next morning, Adriana's boyfriend noticed something was terribly wrong.
She was gasping for air in her sleep, gargling. More than likely, it was blood.
Her family
blood. She was taken to Emory, Decatur, and then she was transferred here
to Emory University Hospital, where Adriana worked as an RN. Unfortunately, there was nothing doctors could do.
They did a CT scan and she had blood clots all in her head. So they had asked me if they could do a procedure to relieve them, and I said yes. And then they called me back and they said that they couldn't do it.
Doctors declared Adriana brain dead.
So I feel as if somebody dropped the ball at the hospitals, and her boyfriend asked, please keep her. If she was kept at the hospital, we wouldn't be here.
Because of Georgia's heartbeat bill, which bans abortions after a fetal heartbeat is detected, her family says they weren't given any say in what happens next.
It's torture for me. I come here and I see my daughter breathing blood. She was taken, and she has a son who I bring to see her.
Now, 21 weeks pregnant, her baby's health uncertain.
She's pregnant with my grandson, but my grandson may be blind, may not be able to walk, wheelchair bound. We don't know if he'll live once she has him.
A situation she says no one should be forced into.
It should have been left up to the family because I'm in my 50s, her dad is in his 50s, so we're going to have the responsibility with her partner to raise her sons, you know? And I'm not saying that we would have chose to terminate her pregnancy. What I'm saying is we should have had a choice. We should have.
It's likely doctors will not induce Adriana for at least another month. And it's not just the baby's health the family is worried about, also a medical bill. They say that continues to grow.
And she has a son.
Absolutely. Y'all know them medical bills can get high as hell real quick because they charge for everything. A damn Band-Aid to set your ass back. But let's get into it, child. This is so sad. So as you guys can see, the family of a 30-year-old Georgia woman is required under law to keep their daughter alive, although she was declared brain dead over 90 days ago. Now, Adriana Smith, a registered nurse and mother, was 9 weeks pregnant in February before she reportedly began experiencing severe headaches. According to Smith's mother, she was receiving treatment at Northside Hospital, but was released after receiving medication. It says that the next morning, Smith's boyfriend woke up to the sounds of her gasping for air and gargling on her blood. It says that she was taken to Emory University Hospital, where a CT scan displayed multiple blood clots in her brain. Now, Smith was declared brain dead, and due to Georgia's heartbeat law, ABs is banned once cardiac activity is detected, which is usually 6 weeks into pregnancy, with exceptions for only the following: R word, incest, or if the mother's life is in danger. Well, the mother's life is in danger. Hello. It says that according to Smith's family, that they are not legally permitted to consider other options. Okay, so please keep this family in your prayers, because this is definitely a sad situation. All right, I hope the baby is okay, and I hope that the mother pulls through. This is very sad. Okay, again, I feel like the law needs to step back and allow women to make the best choices for themselves. All right, let's get into the next topic, child. I'm going to skip that one because I can't take two back to back. Lord have mercy. All right. So for those of you that's watching American Idol, I've been watching. Okay. I've been watching. And this one young man who I've been killing it like every single week, Jamal Roberts. Let me just say something, Jamal Roberts, sir. Your vocal ability is just beyond. Okay. If you're watching my show, Jamal, I'm a huge fan. Let me just tell you that. Okay. He is from Mississippi. All right, he's from Mississippi. But Carrie Underwood, who is a judge on American Idol, is getting a lot of pushback and a lot of well, people are pretty much saying they want her ass off the show because of her rude critiques of finalists who is in the top 3 right now, Jamal Roberts. Let's get into it. American Idol fans are demanding that Carrie Underwood be replaced next season after her harsh and rude critique of top 3 finalist Jamal Roberts. If y'all haven't been watching, I don't know what to tell you, baby. Chills, okay? Every time he's singing, give me chills. And one time he had my eyes watering up, and y'all know I don't even cry. So if it hit me like that, baby, he sings down. Says that some called her a low-key racist and mentioned how she purposely didn't speak to Kamala Harris. She might have a little racism in her blood. Now, American Idol fans are demanding that Carrie Underwood be replaced next season after her harsh and rude critique of top 3 finalist Jamal Roberts. Now, some viewers have even accused Carrie of showing clear favoritism towards John Foster and Brianna Nix in an effort to sway the outcome of the competition. So she doesn't want Jamal to win. Clearly, she wants the little country singer to win. And I don't like that, okay? Now, fans mentioned that during the presidential election, how Carrie purposely didn't speak to Kamala Harris at an event, but greeted everyone else who were non-Black. So it's given that Carrie Underwood might have a little racism in her blood, and it's showing, and fans are starting to notice that, and they're asking that she not be brought back next season for American Idol. So you guys can put what y'all feel in that, okay? Jamal sings down. I'm sorry. They just had a parade for him in Mississippi as well. So I really hope he wins. He deserves it. I've been kind of following him. He's been on Sunday Best, and I can tell a difference from when he was on Sunday Best versus him being on American Idol. Like, his voice is way stronger. Just everything about him. He's grown immensely since he's been on Sunday Best. And I feel like they didn't really give him the opportunity then, because I don't feel like he was ready. Okay. Because everything is done in the right time. Everything is done in the right time. I don't feel like he was like ready then. He was good then on Sunday Best, but he's like phenomenal now. So it just takes time to kind of grow your gift, if you will, and become better. And he's, oh my God, he's a coach. He's a coach at his school. So he coached kids, but he also has a very great vocal ability that's going to definitely take him somewhere. So, and it doesn't always mean if he loses that he's not going to be, that his career won't go anywhere in music. It definitely will. Look at a lot of other American Idolists who were on the show that did not win, and look at their careers now. Okay. Look at their careers now. Jennifer Hudson, did she win? Look at her. It's some others that did not win, but their careers are like really going places. So shout out to Jamal. I really hope he win. And Carrie Underwood, get your ass off the show, okay? Because I was trying to like you, but now that I saw this, I don't know now. All right, so shout out to Jamal. Let's move on, honey. Y'all vote for Jamal, okay? Y'all vote for Jamal. All right, let's get into the next topic, child. I can't stand folk to be racist like that, especially when you're not being fair. Clearly, this boy can sing. Clearly, he should be the next American Idol. But let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. All right, so a judge sentences a teen to 15 years in prison for the unaliving crash that unalived 3 women. Let's get into this, honey.
Day in court as a teenager learned how much time he'll spend behind bars for a deadly joyride.
The family of the victim speaking directly to the suspect in court. Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter is live in Miami with the story. Bridget.
It was incredibly emotional. This teen was only 15 years old when he got behind the wheel of a car without a license, going more than 80 miles per hour, killing 3 women. He will now spend the next 15 years of his life in prison. An emotional day in court. A 16-year-old sentenced for killing 3 women while on a reckless high-speed joyride in 2024. 16-year-old Michael Santiesteban sobbed in his hands before a judge decided he will spend the next 15 years of his life in a Florida prison. It was April of 2024. The teen behind the wheel of one of his family members' cars at more than 80 miles per hour in a Hialeah neighborhood. He had no license or learner's permit. He slammed into a car with 3 women from the same family. 39-year-old Yarnia Garcia Hernandez, 53-year-old Gloria Hernandez died at the scene. 66-year-old Liliana Hernandez Molina would die months later from her injuries.
These women were the heart of our family, and they still have so much life left to live.
Family members filled with grief spoke directly to the judge about how this changed their lives.
This was not a harmless mistake. It was a choice that ended 3 lives.
Police body camera footage played in court shows the chaos following the wreck. Family members sobbed as they watched on. In February, the teen pleaded guilty to 3 counts each of vehicular homicide and driving without a license causing death. His father made an emotional plea to the court before sentencing.
He's a boy who has good feelings. He's not an evil person or anything like that.
The victim's family says this case should serve as a lesson to drivers who make the decision to drive dangerously.
These women were loved and cherished. This is about being responsible, taking accountability.
Once that teen is out of prison, he will have to serve 15 years of probation, and that entire probationary period, he can't drive, which means the next time he's eligible to be behind the wheel of a car, he will be 46 years old. We're live in Miami. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.
I'm sorry, because if that would have been one of these here, he got probably life. You unalived 3 people flying 80 miles per hour in a residential neighborhood and ran a car. Mind you, you don't have a learner's permit nor a license, okay? So you're driving illegally. You unalived 3 people and you only got 15 years and 15 years of probation. Well, I feel like he got a slap on the wrist, because if it would have been one of ours, he would be in jail probably till he left this earth. I don't know. The justice system, child, I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. Yes, honey. Yes, 15 years of probation, like you can't do shit. You do anything within 15, you bound to mess up in 15 years. I mean, if you cross the street room, you jaywalk wrong, they gonna lock your ass up. 15 years of probation. Now that's hard. That's a harsh thing, because yeah, you do one thing, they're gonna lock your ass back up. But you unalived 3 people, so I feel like you should have gotten more than 15 years. If I was the family, I would be mad if that was my loved one, that I lost 3 family members behind this situation and you only gave said person. I don't give a damn if he is 15 years old. And the parents definitely needs to take some accountability, because how the hell where he get the car from? Where he get the car from? He need to be on boot camp or scared straight or something. If he out here on that kind of time, again, parents, let's step it up. Child, 15-year-old got 15 years in prison. All right, let's continue, Lord. All right, so let's get a little laughing, child. Tia Kemp, let's get her up here. Tia Kemp is giving her account on what she feels about this DDG and Halle Bailey situation. Let's get into it, child, because she is going off on them. So it says that Halle Bailey is requesting full custody of Halo, which is their son, asking the courts to prevent DDG from seeing him. So Halle Bailey, what's the child name? Yunty. We call her Yunty. All right. Tia Kemp is going off. Let's get into her. Right quick.
I don't know who the fuck hit who, but all I can tell you is this. Leave that police ass shit out of the equation, all right? You got a motherfucking baby. If you want some police shit to do, you go to family court and you get your money and you get y'all visitation and let that shit be. I ain't putting no screening orders on my baby daddies. I'm not doing that. I ain't never tried to. Bitch, I don't want you in jail because you can't do shit for us in there. I'ma beat your ass and you bet not call no fucking police. You whoop my ass, I ain't calling them bitches either. I'm kicking your fucking ass back. I don't like this little shit that's going on under the fucking sea. Because my nephew should be able to see his baby and vice versa. I don't know who the fuck hit who. Now, I don't know if it's because another nigga in the picture or other bitches. Who gives a fuck? Let that shit be. Somebody hard hurt. And I ain't liking this shit. This shit would have went on before I got on that motherfucking boat. I'd have been down somebody's asses.
Not down.
Screen would have been cut short. Trust. I don't fucking like the bullshit. All right? Let it the fuck go, Little Mermaid. Keep the police out your fucking business, all right? I don't know what the fuck happened, and I ain't taking no fucking side. But all I'm saying is, we provoke niggas now. We hit first. Trust. I know I have. I kick, I slap, I scratch, I bite, I jack them bitches up, the fuck up. Now, I don't know if it... Yes, I do. I jack their ass up. I don't give a fuck what designer shirt you got on, bitch. I'm popping buttons off your Sachi silk shirt or your Casablanca. So if you ever see a nigga collar stretched out, bitch, I did it. But I ain't calling no police. And his bitch ass better not call none either. Because, boy, the way I pull up on your ass when I get out of that jail cell, bitch, you'll have to call the troops on my ass because I won't fucking stop. I don't like fucking surprises either. If some shit happened back then, the shit should have been handled back fucking then. Not no fucking months fucking later. I don't like that shit. Let that man see his goddamn baby. And DDG, you pipe the fuck down if she got some other dick on sight. Yes, I do. I jack their ass up. I go fuck some hoes. So anybody tell you to be celibate or whatever the fuck you got going on. Fuck that shit. Go get you some hoes or something. But y'all better stop this police ass shit. Real fucking talk. Real talk. Go get you some fucking visitation or whatever. Your time sharing. Even I don't get all that other bullshit. Go drop that fucking screener order and get all that bullshit out y'all motherfucking business. You gonna take a nigga to court, you let it be about your fucking money. Because sometimes you deserve a fucking ass whooping. Go fuck some hoes. So I
don't agree with all that. Now, Yanti, I like you. Yanti, I like you. But nah. If he put hands on her and chipped her tooth and bruises, and yeah, you go down there and then file that paperwork. Okay, file that paperwork on his ass and let him come get him. See, she should have had him locked up. That's what should happen. Sometimes you need to be locked up at least one time so you can see what that shit feel like and you know not to do it again. You know not to put your hands on her ass no more. I don't care how mad you get. You might run up on her, but nigga, you better not even as much as graze her. Because you'll think about them handcuffs on your ass and sitting up in that jail. Damn sure would. I would have had his ass locked up at least one time. Don't take it one time. It don't take one time, and you cute too. They'd been all over your ass in there. So yeah, I don't agree that you keep the white people out your business. Nah, you put them in your business if he put hands on you, and they need to definitely co-parent amicably. But if the police told him to stay the hell away from her and that child, then he better do it. I don't give a damn how many times he get online and talk about it. I don't care what he feel like. None of that. You better stay your ass from around them until this mess die down, because you obviously have some serious issues, DDG, to where you feel you got to put hands on people, and that's very bitch made of you. And that go for any man. You putting your hands, and women, stop doing it too. Stop initiating bullshit. And I'm not saying that Halle did it to him, but stop putting your hands on a man because you can't beat a man. Stop doing that. Stop. If y'all getting to the point where y'all arguing and it's escalating, somebody leave. Because this is how that DV mess, get out of hand, and then somebody wind up losing their life. I told y'all, it only takes one time for you to push somebody real hard. They fall and hit their head or some shit, and then you in prison for the rest of your life over a moment. Like, learn how to walk away from shit and don't, screw your whole life up over fooling with a moist ass ninja like this. So, Tia Kim, thank you for your account, but some of that I don't agree with. Okay, that's just how you handle your baby daddies. But in this situation, she is a new mother. Obviously, she don't want to have to fool with him no more. She's trying to move on with her life and raise her child and be amicable with this nigga. But it's sometimes just too much. You got to involve the law sometimes, because it's given that he don't know how to act. But that's what it is, child. Moving on. Moving on now. Okay, so now let's get into these text messages of DDG and Halle, and then we're gonna move on because I'm sick of these two, child. I'm really sick of these two. All right, so apparently there's some text messages and screenshots of DDG being in Halle Bailey's house without her consent. Let's get into that. Now, it says that alleged text showed that Halle tried to step up visits with DDG for baby Halo. Said a separate screenshot shows him inside her home while she wasn't there. What was he doing there? Did you get permission to be in her house? That's called breaking and entering. But it says Daryl Granberry, because that's who he is, child. Says that me and Halo is at the front door. Can you answer? If you're not home, just say that. Okay. He goes on to say that now I know what you've been on, LOL. Said that you can pick Halo up from George. I have to go to work. So this Miss Tanya person says, I'm back in a month. Says that he missed you too. Says, yay, that's not too long, LOL. Says that, hi, just wanted to keep you in the loop. Said that we will be back the 11th now. Haven't heard about the move. Getting Halo this week, as we lightly talked about before. Says if he will be in town, would you like to get him on the 27th and return him the 4th? Says that otherwise I can keep him until we're back. Just wanted to let you know that we'll be back on the 11th. All right. Says okay, and I will double check with him to let you know. Goes on to say that hi. Said hi, love. I forgot to text you. Said that he said that he will wait until you get back to get him. Says that hey, just thinking about y'all. So it looks like there was some type of an arrangement for DDG to get their son. Here it says Daryl Granberry says to me and Halo. Okay, so we already saw that. So he says that he's there at her home. I don't see where he's in the home, but they're saying that he was in her home without her knowledge. So I'm not sure. I hope they figure this out, because child, I'm really trying to care. I'm gonna save that. Let's move you to the end. Y'all know I be just pulling topics, child. All right, let's get into Judge Joe Brown going off on hold on. Thanks so much, Pepper's Love, for the super sticker, love. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get you a hold on. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker. All right. Let's get into Judge Joe Brown, honey, getting into Tyler Perry's ass right quick, child. Judge Joe Brown is getting into Tyler Perry's ass. Let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. So Judge Joe Brown shares his opinion of Tyler Perry, says that he strikes me as somebody that does not like manhood. Ooh, not manhood, child. Y'all know Judge Joe Brown gonna say whatever the hell he want to say. He's very raw ever since he ain't on TV no more, child. He done went for Kamala Harris. He done called her a whole thought and everything. I ain't like that now, Judge Joe Brown. I did not like what you said about Kamala Harris, calling her thought and all that out here, because that's not what she is. You sitting up here with your damn tight ass mom jeans on in this video right here. But let's get into what he had to say, because I don't like that. These damn soccer mom jeans your ass wearing right here. and that damn Walmart Wrangler jacket. Let's get into this shit.
How you feel about Tyler Perry?
He strikes me as somebody that does not like manhood. It's first off, he doesn't get paid what his white counterparts get paid for doing essentially the same thing.
How you know?
He, along with some other people, pervade what I call mind crack. The crack dealer, if he's hardworking, enterprising, can make a lot of money, but it's still crack, whether it's ideas or whether it's drugs. It's his business. It's America. But I want somebody to start pushing manhood because I've seen 50 years worth of televised emasculation. I'm glad we have the Equalizer. I'm glad, but he's unfortunately dead now. Got the Concierge in the John Wick's series with the Continental Hotel, the brother with the shaved head. I'm glad we have those things. Who are they giving us as heroes to emulate? Not many.
How you feel about Tyler Perry?
What y'all think about what Judge Joe Brown had to say about Tyler Perry? All right, he says that during the interview, that Judge Joe Brown was asked about Tyler Perry, and he responded with an opinion on manhood. Said that he stated, "I want somebody to start pushing manhood because I've seen 50 years worth of televised emasculation." So he feels that Tyler Perry is not that dude. That he feels like he might be. Maybe he's saying that Tyler's a little moist because he's seen him running around in a dress or two. All right. I'm not really for that because who was that saying that? I think what's my boy? Cat Williams who said that that's how Hollywood do you in order to make you feel like you've been accomplished in Hollywood, is that you got to kind of do some things that you don't want to do, and you got to put that dress on. And he said that they been trying to make him put on a dress for years, and he said, hell no. He said he could probably be further in his career if he put a dress on, but he's refusing to adhere to what Hollywood wants him to do in order to be a little bit more popular and get a little more money in the bank. So, yeah, a lot of people not feeling these men coming out here doing that. We saw Martin Lawrence doing it with Big Mama. We saw Tyler Perry doing it with Madea. We've seen Jamie Foxx doing it with Wanda, and we could keep going. There's so many men out here putting on dresses in order to be that guy. And Judge Joe Brown is saying is given that you guys are emasculated by doing these things in Hollywood or just doing them, period. Okay. I don't know, child. Y'all can put what you think though. Okay. Those are some good movies, but it does make you a little moist a little bit. All right. All right. So let's get into it. One of my favorite artists, child, got arrested. Now he just posted a post saying free Tory Lanez, and now his ass locked up. And I'm feeling a little way about it, but Chris, you locked up because your ass is violent, okay? You cannot be out here going upside people's dome with damn bottles and stuff in the club and think that your ass ain't gonna be that you're gonna be able to walk around here free. All right. Chris Brown reportedly arrested in the UK for allegedly smashing a producer in the head with a bottle of Don Julio. So you're supposed to crack that bottle open and drink it. Not crack across somebody's head, Chris. Okay. I like a little nice little drink with a little Don Julio poured upon it. Not on my damn head, though. But Chris Brown got arrested in Manchester, you guys, for allegedly beating a music producer over the head with a bottle of Don Julio 1942. Ooh, that's a good one. At a London club, child. See, he out here being violent. Out here on the violent bullshit. Hold on. See, we knew you were violent when you had that little run-in with Rihanna. We were still trying to forgive you for that, and then you keep doing something else. If you could just dance and sing, I keep saying that about you, Chris, but you just want to be out, you dance, sing, and then you go fight a little bit. I need you to stop all this damn fighting and focus on your music because you're good. Now, according to The Sun, it says that the incident went down in February of 2023 at Tape nightclub. It says that, but cops pulled up on Breezy around 2:00 in the morning on Thursday, that's today, at the Lowry Hotel. Says that he's being held on suspicion of grievous bodily harm and hasn't been released. Now, y'all know he is on tour, so that's getting ready to fuck up your money. It said that the producer, Abe Dial, says that the attack was unprovoked and claims that Chris hit him multiple times. then started kicking and punching him while he was down. Okay. Ooh, that's a stomp out. Said that he was hospitalized and later sued Chris in October, saying that he suffered severe and lasting injuries. So he about to get a nice bag up off you, Chris. And you're probably going to be facing some more charges because I think you might be on probation for something else. I might have to look up on that. I don't want to misquote, but you have been in quite some trouble. We will never forget how you threw the chair and wrecked the green room on what was that? The little news morning show they had your ass on. Was it Good Morning America? They had you supposed to be showing up for Good Morning America, and you freaked out back then in the damn green room, and then threw a chair and wrecked the room because you was on some other shit. You was turned up back then, mad. Of course, we just mentioned the Rihanna situation, and then there's so many others that Chris, he loves to put hands on people. But this time, he went to Manchester, and the police caught up with his ass, and they arrested him. So Chris is now behind bars while his ass is supposed to be on tour. So good luck to you on this, Chris, and I hope you figure this shit out. And when you get out, please get some therapy, sir, because this is not a good look. I really like you, and we pulling for you. We rooting for you. See, this is why they ain't let you do that Michael Jackson tribute, because they like you too fucking violent, like you are. They didn't want you up there. You cried and everything. I felt so bad for him because who else can get up there and give a tribute for Michael Jackson other than Chris Brown? But then when you out here on the violent shit, like these white people do not want to be giving you chances when they see you over and over and over out here just putting hands on people, hitting people across the head with bottles and being violent. You got too much Ike in your damn system. Get some of that Ike out of you. Damn. Oh, I hate this for you. I really do. All right, moving on, child. All right, moving on. Oh, Lord. Let's get into this Tory Lanez news, child. Yesterday, we told y'all about they're trying to get Tory Lanez out of jail. They done started to go fund me. His daddy done got up there with his no hairline having ass, screaming and hollering in the mic, trying to preach to people, talking about Tory need to get out because he's scared that a gang-affiliated dude have been imprisoned and up and starved his son 16 or 14 times. And now he lying, talking about Tory was sitting up and laughing and talking with 2 collapsed lungs and all this other stuff. Like, boy, sit down. At the end of the day, Megan Thee Stallion's lawyer has released a statement following a recent press conference in Tory Lanez's case. So Tory's trying to get out and saying that the other girl who was there, Kelsey Nicole, to be exact, was the one who originally pow Megan Thee Stallion after I just played for you guys, yesterday or day before yesterday, that Tory was on a jail phone call saying that he was apologetic for what he did to Megan. He was asking what hospital she was in. He also went in to say that he did not know if and when Megan would forgive him and all these other things that he was saying, which made him very much so guilty because y'all know jail phone calls are recorded. So I'm pretty sure they're going to pull that when they go back and look at this particular case again. Tory is serving 10 years in prison for pow and Megan Thee Stallion. But my thing is, y'all done had a whole case and he was found guilty. Why didn't nobody come forward and say that then? Kelsey Nicole, you were at the case. They actually asked you questions and you act like you didn't know what the fuck happened. That would have been a great time for you to say, hey, I'm the one that did it. But also in that case, and I told you guys too, that she was also offered either $1 million or $2 million to take the fall for Tory, and she declined it. So why are you now coming forward? Did they up the ante to say that I'm gonna take it up from 2 million to maybe 10 million? And that sound good to you since your career ain't going nowhere and Megan's is? Because Kelsey's been trying to be a rapper and ain't nobody checking for her ass. So maybe she's trying to take that money on the back end because she knows she ain't about to do shit. And I just summed that up. That's what it's given. But let's get into it, honey. Let's get into what Megan Thee Stallion's people had to say. So this is the post that Megan Thee Stallion's people put out. Shout out to Triple L X Magazine. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion's attorney Alex Spiros has released the following statement to XXL about Tory Lanez's attorney, now claiming to have evidence that proves Megan was pow by Kelsey Harris. Said that Tory Lanez was tried and convicted by a jury of his peers, and his case was properly adjudicated through the court system. They said that this is not a political matter. This is a case of a violent assault that was resolved in a court of law. Period. Okay. Yeah, he's already tried to appeal it. He did not win his appeal. So now he's trying to use this stabbing incident from him being in prison as a means to say, oh, we got to get him out of here because this is not what happened. The timing is just giving a little sus to me. The timing is giving sus because all this time you weren't thinking about trying to get out of here. Kelsey, you ain't come forward to say you did the shit until we heard that Tory was assaulted in prison. Now all of a sudden you want to come forward with, oh yeah, I did that shit. Okay. It sounds like the movie Life where everybody, is stepping stepping up when they said, who this baby pappy? Now all of a sudden everybody's stepping up. I that baby pappy. Oh, I the baby pappy. No, it's me. I the baby pappy. Like, sit y'all asses down. Tory, do your 10 years, okay? Do your 10 years and leave us all the way along with this situation. All right. As you guys know, we played this yesterday. I ain't gonna play it again because I don't want to hear all these damn lies. But that's what Megan Thee Stallion's attorneys had to say about this situation. So they are still standing 10 toes down on the fact that they believe that Tory was definitely found guilty and that it was him. Okay, that it was him, because she had already said on the stand that she saw Tory aiming at her and pow at her, and he was the one that did it. So I don't know what the hell is going on here, but that's it, and that's all on that. Moving on. All right, so Quad hunting for marriage to medicine. Quad stepped down child in another rented car that might be stolen as well. What up, schoolboy? I see you in the building. What up? What up? Quad stepped out child with some of the women on the town. I saw Yandy there. I think some of the women from Love and Hip Hop and some other women are there. Y'all know she don't really like to hang out with the girls of Married to Medicine. But let's get into what they're showing here. So Quad pulled up child with King and his fraud ass, which is her boyfriend, for her birthday. Okay, so let's go. Shout out to the girls of fighting. What's up? We had a little situation over there, girl. We had a little situation with Quad pulled up with her man. That's King, as you guys see. And we'll be coming back on and that's Yandy right here. So she hangs with Yandy a lot. But that's what the girls on Married to Medicine was saying. Like, you don't really hang out with us. Like, Quad don't really invite us nowhere. That she just really want to be around us when it's time for filming and when the cameras go up. She is fake as fuck. And I'm going to say it right here. Quad is fake as hell because she get on Married to Medicine and she be wanting the girls to kiss her ass and be acting like they don't want to include her in nothing. But then when she have something, she don't invite them. You be inviting your Love and Hip Hop homegirls to your little events, but you don't think about the Married to Medicine girls. But then you wonder why Simone ran up in your face and was ready to go upside your damn dome at the reunion because you was being fake as hell. So that's what the people had to say, girl. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. Moving on. All right. Next topic. You care about it? Yeah, I don't care about it anymore. All right, let's get into some and we're gonna hit it and quit it on this one, child. I'm gonna breeze through because I gotta come back again because it's so much going on in these YouTube streets, y'all. I gotta catch up. Oh my God. So let's get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news. Drew Sidora is pretty much putting Porsha out there in terms of saying that she's been trying to be the face of Porsha's business, okay? But Porsha did not properly pay her. So Porsha is saying, no, I ain't pay you, but Bravo paid you. So y'all remember on the show where Drew Sidora was saying that Pampered by Porsha was that Drew was the face for Pampered by Porsha and like helping her sell her sheets and all this other stuff. But now that Porsha tried to be sneaky and bring that shit onto the show and then ask all the girls to come in and do this little promo shoot for her Pampered with Porsha business. Now Drew is like, I don't work for free. I don't volunteer for nobody. Like, where my cut? And Porsha saying, yeah, no, I'm not paying you shit. That Bravo paid you. So let's get into it. Porsha responds to social users asking if Drew was paid for Pampered by Porsha photo shoot. Said that Drew was paid by Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what Porsha is saying. So this person, D. Mitchell, says that I hope Drew got paid for this. Okay. Porsha responded by saying, Ed D. Mitchell says, yes, the beautiful Drew was paid by Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was at work. So they were filming during the time that Porsha decided to do a little switcheroo and bring the girls together to celebrate and show her little Pampered with Porsha business, but didn't realize, well, she did realize, but Drew Sidora is supposed to be in the face of. So I'm like, if she showed up to said event and she's supposed to be helping promote your business and you're using her to do so, why didn't you cut her a check? And then you sitting here talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta paid her. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like Porsha should have, slid her some money because, contractually she does work for you to help you promote your business. And put a 2 in the chat if you feel that Porsha should not have paid her anything, that she got a check from Bravo because she was on set. Y'all can put that in the chat for me if you can while we move on to the next topic, okay? All right, why did I pull that twice? All right, so let's get into some Melody Sheree news, because as you guys know, she is being sued by blogger Anthony Lofties. I got to say it that way because he irritates my soul now. Done with his ass. Oh, let's get into what Melody Sheree had to say. All right, let's get into what Mel had to say. I see some 1s. I see some 1s. I see a 2. Okay. Brittany Janae, thank you for your 2, honey. Yeah, I told y'all this. I told y'all what yesterday. Y'all vote how you want to. Nobody gonna get cussed out. Nobody gonna have to feel away. Nobody gonna get told off because you vote other than what somebody else say. We respect your vote and we respect your decision over here. As long as you guys are respectful, I don't mind. I always say how you feel over here on the Caramel Rail Show. Okay. All right, let's get into what Melody had to say. Okay. In her story, she woke up this morning, honey, feeling so thankful. I rest well every night. She said that my mind is clear, my heart is pure, and I have some amazing people in my life. Says that my businesses are blessed. She says, like so many sales from 7th Avenue Beauty yesterday. She says, thank y'all so much for continuing to rock with me. So she is speaking on how she feels. Oh, please tell me this ain't. Hold on. Let's refresh. Shit. Okay. I should have screenshotted it. Hot damn. Hold on, y'all. Fuck. I knew I should have done that, but I was rushing. So basically, she was saying she didn't have any worries about the things that she had going on and what she's facing in terms of this. Is she grilling too? That look good. And we'll show that. All right. She's talking about how she's feeling good and she's not worried about anything, that God got her, that she's pretty much staying prayed up because the devil is pretty much busy. That's pretty much in a nutshell what she was saying. As you guys know, Anthony Lofties, blogger Anthony Lofties, is suing her for $6,000, girl. Lord have mercy. $6,000. He is representing himself from what we hear. And he has also called out 11 other bloggers, my name being included. Why the fuck? I don't know. But I'm not going to stay on that because I don't want to get mad no more about it. But let me show y'all what Mel cooking over there, y'all. Mel grilling out. Make me want to go and throw something on the damn grill. I wish I would have saved those, child. But y'all know, honey, when you are in a rush sometimes, look what Mel cooking. Ooh. Yes, honey, look at the winnies. Mel got some winnies and some steaks and look like pork chops or something there. Yes, honey, that look good. That look good. Somebody gonna eat good. So y'all going over there and support Melody Child. She's got her what is that? Her e-commerce and branding, Melody Sheree's classes. So she got her classes. If you guys got the money to go ahead and do it, honey, go ahead and secure your spot. $999. All right, gonna get up on it. All right, there she is getting her orders out. Those of you that put orders out, they about to come to you because you know that she always gets her orders out on time. Okay, so shout out to says so happy, my amazing mom. Let's go back. Let's get all the male business while we in here, y'all. So happy, my amazing mommy, Miss Vert 2019, which y'all know is Miss Van, got this for me. It says I'm about to utilize it with Essential Luxury Massage tonight. So she's going to get her massage. Yes, honey, get a massage and don't be letting all this shit stress you out that's going on, because I feel like it's all for attention. This whole lawsuit and everything else surrounding it, I feel like it's all for fucking attention. That's what it is. Because who the fuck is suing for $6,000? That is diabolical. All right. Shout out to Trending. All right. So, yeah. So that's it. And that's all on that. Child, we're breezing through. We are breezing through. All right. So I saw one thing that I wanted to discuss because I sound like it's some trouble, honey, and bromance trouble. Let's say it that way. In Paradise with, and shout out to my girl Empress. All right. If not able to bring Ariane on the show and do what he wants to do. Y'all know that Martell was saying before that if Carlos doesn't allow him to bring his real family on and have his real life on the show, then he doesn't want to be on the show. Y'all remember he said, fire me. So it sounds like Carlos and Martell are going at it again, to where Martell has now unfollowed Carlos. Now, Martell, you ain't got no other prospects, okay, for TV or no other jobs out here. Ain't nobody calling you. Ain't nobody hiring you for shit. So you get mad at Carlos, the only person that's really checking for you right now, that might be a bad idea, okay? That might be a bad idea. So that's the word on the street, that it's trouble in paradise with Carlos and Martell Holt, honey, because Martell has now unfollowed Carlos, and I feel like it's got a lot to do with him not being able to run the show how he wants to. Y'all know that Martell really doesn't have a storyline anymore now that Melody's quit the show, because he's been able to attach himself to her and piggyback off Melody and what she has going on and still fighting with her. That's why he's, holding on to this damn child custody case. You guys know that the Revenge P case is also coming up again. So if he don't have the shit pushed back, because he just had to have it pushed back. But Martell really doesn't have anything to talk about. And Carlos, I feel like, has been kind of coddling him and keeping Martell on the show so that he can keep a few dollars in his pocket. But now that you fucked over Carlos, it's given that you might not have shit else going on and you may not have a spot on this damn show. So if you guys want to know more about what's going on with that, again, shout out to Empress Radio. Y'all can shoot on over there and support her on that video, because she just put it out that Carlos King and Martell Holt are fighting, child, and Martell have stepped back and unfollowed Carlos. So it's given that this show is crumbling, child, one damn episode at a time, okay? I mean, ain't nobody gonna be on there after Scott, seem like. And ain't nobody want to see their asses. So Mel is gone and Martell ass might be gone too. And that's great, because Ariane, Martell was going to be your door to get on the show, and we don't want to see you. Okay. We've seen your story. You already got your drunk, beat up toes having ass up there on Tasha K's show, talking all that shit about Mel, but you can't forgive her, and you still holding on to that bullshit because you still want to be relevant and famous, and you're not going to be famous. You're infamous. You're infamous, but you damn sure ain't about to get no spot on this show. And you can thank Martell for fucking that up for you, okay? But that's it, and that's all, okay? That is it, and that's all. Y'all run on over there and shout out Empress for that video, and shout out to Empress for that information, okay? But that is it, and that is all. I'm going to be popping back in with you guys, okay? Because I got some more stuff that I got to go over with you guys, okay? So I need a little break in between, and then we're going to pop back in, okay? Thank y'all so much for coming over. All my Caramellians, thank y'all. Thank you, Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpion, Miss Rose Armstead, and True TV Podcast. Thank you. I also saw Schoolboy in the building. Sunny Days, I see you in the building. Do we have any more content creators in here? Any more? Let me know. Says, so is Porsha my money right? Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. But thank y'all for coming by. Shout out again to Schoolboy. That's the homie. And any other content creators that I may have missed. Okay, I will see you guys later. I'll be keeping your notifications on so that you guys will see when I pop in on you. Okay, because we're gonna have some real juicy stuff. I still got to cover the updates on the Diddy trial, because that's still going on. I think Cassie is still testifying again today, so we got to get into all the all right, y'all know the stuff we've been hearing, child. It's a lot. It's a lot. Prayers to Cassie, honey, because she is 8.5 months pregnant up there, talking about all the stuff that she's been having to deal with Diddy over a 10-year span. It's a lot. But thank y'all so much, honey. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and come on over to the Caramel Rush Show and subscribe as well. Love you guys down. If nothing else, let's go.
When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.